Hi everyone, this is Ehab. This video is part of the M365 Applications series. Today we will talk about Microsoft Bookings, which is a tool designed to simplify your scheduling and help you to manage your appointments. Not only that, it will also give you an overall control over your calendar to manage your slots both internally and externally. One of the main advantages of using Bookings is that you can leverage your M365 ecosystem, where you can utilize it within different applications like MS Teams, SharePoint Online, and most importantly, you will take advantage of the compliance and security that you have within your tenant. Let's face it, managing your calendar is not an easy task, especially if you have certain services, certain commitments within your business that are not really part of your day-to-day. So you could be a senior manager who mentors junior members of staff in your company, helping them to excel in their career within your company. Again, for something like this, probably you're not opening your calendar throughout the week for this kind of help, but maybe you have a half an hour session twice a week to help people who need that mentorship from you. Bookings help you to do that. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to share with you my screen. We can have a look at it, see how it works, and I'll share with you some of my thoughts on how you could take advantage of Microsoft Bookings for your organization. Please don't use MS Forms to manage scheduling. You have the tool for that. So here we are within the Bookings application. You have two options that you could use. You could enable the bookings facility for your own account so people book directly with you, or you could do a service or a team within that booking where people can go to that booking page, book that service where different people can help them. So let's have a look. So here we go. If you would like to create a new service or a new shared booking page between different people, you can go to create. You can clone an existing one if you have something similar that you would like to replicate. Create it from scratch. You give it a name. You give it a type of business if it's applicable. So let me just put test. I'll delete that later. And then here I could invite different people to help me and get involved in attending into these bookings. So for example, let's say you have a practice or a team of different professionals, and usually your department help marketing to create content, or maybe you help salespeople to package solutions. But that kind of work is not part of your day-to-day. You do it once in a while, you do it once every couple of weeks, and you have different marketing people, maybe you have different salespeople. You could open up these slots from your department where a salesperson can go see who's available, book that slot with them, and do what they do to collaborate between these two departments. So let's quit that. Let's go to this shared booking space that I've created. As you could see, you have your calendar, you have your booking page, which you can manage. So the first option we have here probably looks familiar to you if you used any of the M365 applications, which is the permissions. So first, do we allow people actually to use it? Or is this just a tool for me to manage where I add the bookings directly into it? Is it available to people within my organization only? Or is it actually open to everyone with a link, given that meets the compliance and security criteria within our M365 environment? This is integrated with the person's calendar. So let's say you have availability every single day, but then you book a meeting from your Outlook and you confirm that, then that availability will be taken away from your booking page. And I'll show you that in a minute. So this is the direct link to the booking page, which I've opened already here. This is how it looks like. We can change it. You see the days and you see the availability time slots for that service that you made available through this booking page. Let me go back here. We can embed the form. So if I take an iframe, we can embed that. Let's go into SharePoint. I've embedded this form into a page. Let's say that your human resources offers a financial advice as part of the benefits working for your company. This financial advisor doesn't work for you. They work for you maybe once a week or like a couple of hours a week. You can utilize bookings for people to book these slots for the financial advisor ahead of them starting on that week. So you basically provide the ability for your staff to see when that slot is available rather than going to email and look at calendars and use different tools to get that booking confirmed for you. And it's not only SharePoint, you could also integrate that within Microsoft Teams. Here you go. You see, I use this tab to integrate the bookings page within Microsoft Teams. Let's go back to the booking settings page itself. So we have the ability to change the permissions on that, applying different policies on how much time you leave between sessions, how we notify people. Do we send a meeting invite to the customer or the user who is requesting that meet, etc. Here we have our business information. So if I wanted to add a logo, add a bit of a narrative on what we do as a business, what I offer as a service, that's fine. And when I say a business, this could be what we do as a department. So remember, it's contextual. Are you working internally within an internal context, or externally, and where you talk to external entities? And also you could do advanced stuff with integrations where you could connect to APIs, use Power Automate to do advanced and complex automations. That depends on the use cases that you have as a user or as a business. And like I said earlier, the booking can also be made when the staff are free, for example. You can experiment with these and see what works for you. We can also customize the look and feel and the experience. There is the classic look, the new modern look, and you could obviously change. You can change the colors. You don't have a lot that you can change in terms of look and feel, but I believe it looks good on its own. And you could display the business logo also within your booking form. In here, you will have the ability to manage the customers, i.e. the people who booked a session already with you. You could follow that up with them. You could manage the staff and the people who are involved in this. So at the moment, you see, I'm the person who's responsible for this, but I could add other people where we will see their availability. So here, for example, if we look, only my account is available. So now let me add someone else. Let's add Alex, save changes. So I have a team member who's also available. If I refresh, you see now we have more availability because we have two people. If we choose my account, you see the availability is now different because I have other meetings. So if I go to my calendar, you see I have these sessions already booked for different meetings, different commitments, etc. So if I delete the 10 a.m., I don't have 10 a.m. at the moment available. So if I delete that from my Outlook, where is that? Delete. Let's go to the bookings. Choose myself. Now you see I have the 10 o'clock available again. This is really handy, really useful for different use cases. I've seen people use Microsoft Forms to do something that kind of resembles this, but it's no close to how seamlessly this works. You also can automate it and add actions and steps to send reminders before your meeting, send follow-up actions after the call. It is really good. It's helpful. It will help you to manage your appointments and take control over your calendar, especially when you have tasks and involvement within the business that don't really apply to your everyday work calendar. I hope you found this video useful and you will start using bookings for use cases within your organization. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.